You might be making 5 times what your neighbor does, but somehow their lifestyle keeps growing while yours is on the decline. They are stacking up new assets every year, and you struggle to save a penny. And why? It's all because of that debt that is always hanging over your head, always demanding more. No matter how much you pay, it never seems to shrink. And what's next? Another decade of this grind. Imagine owning your dream house without giving up half of your paycheck for the next 5 years. But the problem is that as per Times of India, India's debt has tripled over the last 10 years, making it urgent for us to address this issue. Watch this video till the end because I am about to show you debt management methods that build wealth without harming your credit score. And then I will also tell you the best method to handle debt by the end of this video. So stay tuned with me. Let's begin with the first most talked method, the debt snowball method. This method flips the traditional eat the frog theory of productivity. Instead of tackling the big chunks first, you start by paying off the smallest debts. Let's say you have a personal loan of 10,000 rupees and a credit card balance of 2,000 rupees. Before the personal loan, you should focus on paying off the credit card balance first. Set a fixed amount that you can consistently pay towards these debts, and once the smallest one is paid off, shift that amount to the next debt in line. This method keeps you motivated by giving you quick wins and helps build momentum towards paying off the larger debt. The next is the Debt Avalanche method. This method is actually quite efficient. All you need to do is check the interest rate on your loans and prioritize paying off the one with the highest interest rate first. For example, if your credit card carries a 36% interest rate and your personal loan is at 16%, you should focus on paying off the credit card first. By doing this, you will be able to ease the strain on your wallet sooner and save money in the long run by reducing the amount of interest you paid overall. It's a smart strategy to get your finances in the shape faster. Third is the balance transfer. I know this might sound as easy as cracking a peanut, but many people are unaware of this strategy. To make this method work, you need to find a credit card that offers a lower introductory interest rate. Once you find one, transfer your balance to the new card. For example, if your current credit card charges a 36% interest rate on your 10,000 rupee balance, you could find a credit card that offers a low interest rate for the first 12 months instead. By doing this, you can save money on interest and make it easier to pay off your debt faster. The next is our emergency fund. Although this isn't my favorite way to tackle debts, if you have a fixed income source, you can give this a shot. It is much better way to pay off the amount and be done with it, rather than paying a lot more in extra and making continuous interest payments that will give you a headache every month for the next year. But I'll still suggest living within your means so that you never have to resort to taking on debt or depleting your emergency funds to pay it back. Think about Ed Sheeran, who told Irish Examiner, "My Barclays student account I have not upgraded because I don't spend much money. I spend most of it on taxis." This is what Ed Sheeran said. Now, the next technique is advance salaries. One of the best way to handle debt is to avoid it altogether. If possible, ask your employer for an advance on your salary. This way you won't have any interest hanging over your head. However, treat this as a last resort solution, as it could make the upcoming month or year more challenging to manage. If taking the entire advance seems risky, consider using a portion of it to pay off your debt while keeping the rest for your monthly bills. This approach can provide relief from paying high interest and help you get back on the track financially. And now the best way to handle debt that I mentioned in the beginning of the video is set a percentage. One of the smartest way to manage debt is by using the 28-36 rule. Make sure your housing debt never exceeds 28% of your gross income and all your combined debt should not exceed 36% of your income. This method helps pay off your debt without losing sleep at night. When it comes to car EMIs or any other debt, ensure they don't exceed 10 to 15% of your monthly income. Sounds like a good deal, right? This approach ensures that your debt remains manageable and allow you to maintain financial stability while paying off your obligations. It's a practical guideline to help you stay on top of your finances. One thing that has helped me is asking myself a very simple question. Is it worth it? Every time a new phone with jaw-dropping feature is launched and tempting offers for down payments and loans come along, It's crucial to ask yourself whether taking on that debt will actually help you grow your wealth or if it is just following a trend. This approach helps you make decisions on whether to buy a product by saving up for it or taking on debt. In fact, Chris Evans, the famous Captain America, didn't replace his iPhone 6 launched in 2014 until 2022 when it became completely unusable. He even took it on Twitter and commented, I quote, "We had a good run. I'll miss your home button. I won't miss the nightly battle of trying to get you to charge, or your grainy pictures, or your sudden drop from 100% battery to 15% to completely dead all within minutes. It was a wild ride. Rest easy, pal." Curious about the impact of the loans you are carrying? Share the types of loan you have in the comments and I will give you insights on how dangerous they might be. Your financial well-being is important. So let's start the conversation. See you in the comments. Now that I have covered all the best ways you can pay off your debt without debt becoming a source of stress in your life, if you are facing any issues in managing debt, do share your query using the Google Forms in the description below and I will try to help you to overcome the same. In my next video, I will be covering eye-opening money habits that keep people financially crunched for ages. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. It might just help you spot and change those habits in yourself and set you on the path to becoming financially free. If you are looking to improve your money saving habits, I highly recommend watching it. I hope you found this video useful. Don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends and family to help them become better investors too. See you in my next video. This is Ajay Menon signing off. Bye bye.